All right, I'm back. No trombone. No, not today. Rest up on the couch. Now let's go. Let's go do some side stuff, huh? Been doing a lot of story lately. Is there even side stuff to do right now? Moshi Moshi. Why? Why? Oh, because he's drunk, that's why. You can't make the turns. I forgot. I'm the one who made him drunk. You can't even skateboard all drunk. Amateur. Is that the old man laughing again? I should just memorize the URL so I know if it is or not. Maybe, yeah. All right. All right. I like how he didn't walk up those stairs properly. This school is a literal maze. Like every time I come in here, I'm like, where the fuck am I going? I never know where to go to get to where I want to be. It leads down to the dance club. Where's the fucking RP club? No, the mystery club. I want to check to see if there's more side stories. Why is she here at night anyway? Nothing. No side story. Okay. Guess we have to do more main story before then. It's an older gentleman, yes. Is he laughing? I can hear it in my head. No. It's very serious though. All right. Let's see. Why? Oh, that was the guy who was doing a rant about Pokemon, right? Why? It's very hurtful. Yeah. Now you know how it feels when someone says you have no sense of humor. That's hurtful as well. But it's okay. I only cried for like 3 minutes during the break. We're all good now. No, I don't want to practice. When are we going to do the next level? You can edit it to make him say Noir. How do I get out of this school? It's literally a maze. It doesn't help that it's like 2 circular buildings. I mean, 3, 4. No, there's 3 buildings, but it forms like several circles. I'm trapped forever in the educational institution. Yeah, well, I work in one, so real life imitates art, I guess, right? The door doesn't even open. What is that? I haven't played Oblivion. Is that like one of the characters? Alright, I guess all we can do is go back home and sleep it off. It's Morrowind? I haven't played Morrowind either. I hate that letting go of the stick for like half a second. Makes you get off the skateboard. Oblivion stream when? I've started Oblivion twice, 3 times. Not on stream. I don't know. It's the same with like Succession. Like everyone says it's so good, and I start it. I'm like, yeah, maybe. And then I never play more of it or watch more of it. Pack it with the UI mods. Like. Oblivion is not on my current consideration list. Sorry. Maybe at some point in the future. Bugzod. He's the one who likes Oblivion and Skyrim.
死ぬ前に走馬灯が見えるって言うよな。ありゃ本当だぜ、ターボ。
ゆうべがそうだったわけ？
ああ。なんかどんどん体が冷えてったなと思ったら、松金の親父に
I played Metal Gear Solid 6 already, 5 already.
まだ俺が駆け出しの頃の記憶だ。羽村の頭も円骨詰めるかって睨んできててよ。で、俺の代わりに東が泣いてんだ。死ぬ前ぐらい、もうちょっといい記憶見たって良さそうなもんだろ。なあ。
きっと本当に死ぬ時はいい思い出が見られるよ。思ったより元気そうでよかった。
相馬の野郎。次やったらただじゃ済まさねえ。不意打ちさえされなきゃ、沢先生の仇も取れたのによ。
相馬に刺されたこと、もう警察に話した？
ああ、刑事が来たんでな。あることないこと言ってやったぜ。
それはダメでしょ。
冗談だよ。言ったのは真実だけだ。俺を刺したのは沢先生を殺したのと同じ犯人だってな。
なら多分相馬が捕まるのは時間の問題だ。 ただそれとは別に俺らは桑名を追う。あいつが一連の事件をつなぐキーマンだ。 RK に捕まる前に俺らで見つける。
桑名か。しかしあの野郎、
Yeah, didn't
ムカつく
didn't
ね。
do her any favors, huh?
あいつが俺らに近づいてきたのは結局何か魂胆があったってことだろ。多分ターボーが三越場の殺しを調べてたからだ。こっちは腹割って付き合ってやってたのによ。俺はターボーの添えもんか。
そんなことないって。
くそー、野郎の正体も割れてこれからって時に俺はこのざまか。
とにかく今は休んでなって。つくもも後でお見舞いに来るってさ。
なんだよ、杉浦は来ねえのか。
あいつはこれから俺と間宮結衣を直撃するんだ。偉人町から運転手もしてくれるってさ。
There's been a small handful of times where people were in the hospital where they belong. This happens to be one of them. I should head back to Yokohama 99. I'm sure Sugira has a car ready by now. We could do the VR side quest. Imagine like all the other side quests are locked behind that one. I don't realize it. Let's go drop a few frames, huh? Why can you skateboard up here? What was that? Got him. So cool, you got me. Alright, let's drop some frames here. You got me. The venue's on the first basement floor of that building. Go play your heart out. They unlocked like level 2 or something for me. I wonder if... Can I turn that on? Oh, I wonder if I turn this on. Yeah, DLC available. Guess who owns the DLC? All it does is bring you to the Steam store. But I own it. The least you could do is get the fucking thing off of my screen, like, if I buy the DLC, you know what I mean? Like... Oh, Yagami-san. Oh my god, I turned on FSR and it looks like... Look at her hair. Alright. Are you here to play again? Yeah. I heard there's been some upgrades. Remember how I was saying the game needed a roster of badasses? I do. Did you put some in there? Oh. Hell yeah, I did. And thanks to my creative genius, business has been booming like crazy. We've got a ton of players, and they can't stop talking about which new character is their favorite. Wow. Now that you mention it, I do see a lot more players in here. I'm just gonna mention this ahead of time. Some of these characters might seem pretty familiar. Familiar? How? Well, they're based off people you know.
それって
Care to explain? So here's the thing. I hired some designers to flesh out the characters, but I had to skip the concept art phase. The cost per unit was way too high. We don't really have the budget to design a bunch of dudes from scratch, you know? But then I had an epiphany. What if I just use photos of people I know? People who'd look dope in a game. Okay, and I assume you got their permission? You know about publicity rights, yes? Huh? Nah, I didn't fuck with all that. Otherwise, they'd come asking for royalties or some shit. Not good, Toshihiro-kun. Look, if you just play the game, you'll see why I did what I did. Anyway, try and defeat every challenger on the roster. That is, if you have the guts. Not enough play passes. I can't even. They won't even let me play it. You can't just pay for it. Let me just pay cash, dude. This is the wrong game.
行くぜダイブイン いい感じだやっべ
Oh shit! I didn't even see that. Frame seems to be keeping up though.
八神出るぞ このまま行くぜ 洗って迎撃する よし このまま行くぜ 腕には自信がある
There we go. Obtained item. Cheap plastic 4. Rust electrical wire 1. Good. Alright, thanks for playing, buddy. I'm not gonna play past my ass, alright. It did look great with FSR on. Maybe it was just me. Like, Yagami's hair looks much better without FSR. Alright, let's go, yeah, here, I guess. Missed it. Oh, here he is again. About to die here. Like the fucking Pog champs that appear during that. Classic. And then he was just clapping, right? Thank you, man. Alright, let's get out of here.
来てたのか。よしよし。
A mysterious leaf. Okay. Cat found me some weed. Very good. Very good.
八神さん、もうマミやユイのところに行く？僕はいつでもいいよ。
Let's go.
ああ、
Nice view of
行こう。
Yagami's back,
オッ
too.
ケー。そう来なくちゃね。もし本当に八神さんの仮説が合ってたら、マミやユイは河合深也の殺しにも三越柴ヒロの殺しにも関わってる。ま、そうでなくても教師時代の桑名さんのことは聞き出せるはずだ
Does
よ
it? I
ね。
didn't notice it. East Ikebukuro. Yui Mamiya's apartment.
はい、
どうも。先日お邪魔した源田法律事務
Didn't
所
we
の
say it's the
八神
last time
で
we're
す。
gonna bother her last time?
え、
また間宮さんにお話を伺いたいんですが、
この間全部済んだと言ってたじゃないですか。だいたいなんでいつも急に家まで押しかけてくるんです？お引き取りください。
実を言うと今日は弁護士じゃなくて探偵として来たんです。
は？
俺の他にもう一人います。彼は横浜99課の杉浦と言いまして。
知りません。
杉浦は偉人帳の探偵なんですよ。ある事件を追ってて。最近ニュースになりました。星稜高校の沢陽子先生が自宅で殺害された件です。沢さんは間宮さんの高校時代の同級生ですよね。13年前に黒川学園を卒業した後、沢さんは偉人帳で高校の先生になってたんです。聞こえてますか？
どういうご用件ですか？陽子ちゃんとは卒業以来
Doppler,
会
yeah.
ってません。私がお話できるようなことなんてないですけど。
事件の前、俺はたまたま彼女の自宅に来てた北方先生と出くわしてます。北方先生は覚えてますか？黒川学園で あなた方を担任してましたが、楠本充君の件があって学校をお辞めになった。彼も沢さんの事件に関係してるようなんです。
他の人を当たってください。なんで私なんです？
もちろんこれから他の人も当たります。俺たちは沢さんが巻き込まれた事件を調べたいだけなんです。間宮さん、彼女とは特別仲が悪かったわけでもないんですよね。
いえ、どちらかといえば悪かった気がします。
そうですか。よかった。でしたらぜひそういう立場の方からもお話を伺いたいんです。
もうすぐ主人が帰ってくる時間なんです。手短にお願いできますか？
そのように努力します。
ご協力ありがとうございます。
お待ちください。
どうしたんだろう。間宮さん全然出てこないけど。
そうだな。
She's calling
ま
RK.
たドアホン鳴らす？
She's taking her sweet time in there. Is she trying to figure out an escape plan or something?
すみません、お待たせしました。部屋が散らかっていたもの
Oh,
ですから。
hiding the evidence. Gotcha.
今日はお子さんは？
今は英会話教室です。もうすぐお迎えに行かないといけません。
What else did your husband do on the way home?
代わ
Yeah.
ってもらったら？もうすぐ帰ってくるんだよね。
そんなことあなた方に言われる筋合いはありません。
そうだね。出過ぎたことを言っちゃった。
それで何を聞きたいんです？
Where do I start? I have a ton of questions for her. But if I piss her off, we might be getting booted out of here with nothing to show for it. Do you remember Mitsuru Kusamoto?
楠本充を覚えてますよね。
ええ、高校時代の同級生です。
河合真也というクラスメートにいじめを受けて校舎から飛び降りました。13年経った今も意識が戻らないそうで。
陽子ちゃんの話じゃなかったんですか？
ええ、そうです。ただどうも事件の周辺には黒川学園の出身者が異常に多いようで、みんな間宮さんと同じクラスにいました。まず北方先生がそうですし、それと赤池さんという方にも会いました。彼のことも覚えてます。
Akaike?
まあ同級生ですから一応。
そしてその方々がみんな楠本充君の一件を間近で見ていたわけですよね。
そうですね。でも誰にとってもあまりいい記憶じゃありません。
わかります。そうでしょうね。
Alright, we're off to a decent start. I should keep it rolling and carefully build up to our point. Have you seen Kirikata sensei lately?
最近北方先生と会ってませんか？
会ってません。というかあまり思い出したくない方です。
あの人は学校をお辞めになった後、偉人町にいたと言ったら驚きます？
いえ、別に。
でも偽名を使っていたとしたらさすがに驚くんじゃないですか？
知りません。私には関係ありませんから。
None of this seems to faze her. Maybe I should take it a step further. The groping was orchestrated, right?
痴漢被害はでっち上げですよね。
はい？
江原明宏にお尻を触られたって例の件です。あなたは彼とグルだったんじゃないですか？示し合わせて痴漢騒ぎをでっち上げた。
お帰りください、今すぐに。
ちょっと八神さん。
誰も痴漢の被害者と加害者がグルだなんて思いません。そんなことしたって無意味ですから。でもそれが殺しのアリバイ工作になるなら意味が出てきます。殺人より痴漢の罪をかぶる方がずっと軽い。そうやって江原は自殺した息子の復讐に三越柴博を殺害したんです。 ただしその偽装工作を成立させるためには痴漢被害者であるあなたの協力が必要です。
すぐに出て行かないと警察を呼びます。早く出て行って。
江原とあなたとの接点が俺らにはしばらく分かりませんでした。けど沢井陽子が黒川学園の卒業生だと
Yeah, we suspect that she is.
関係者たちのつながりが見えてきた。沢さんは教師として江原の息子を教えていて、あなたとは高校時代の同級生でしたからそしてそのことについて話を聞こうとしてた矢先、彼女はカムロ町の半グレに殺されてしまった。その半グレたちの目的
Yeah,
は
people seem to not be getting the alerts. I don't know
高校
why.
時代の担任北方先生です。
何なの？
Yeah, so the theory is that there was an imposter up until the point where he got on the train or swapping out somewhere during their run after they got off the train. But she was an accomplice with him, which is how they were able to get some of the fibers on his hand and a couple other things in orchestrating it to give him enough time to commit the murder and then orchestrate that so he gets taken in as a alibi. Is the working theory right now.
間宮さん、北方先生がどこにいるか知りませんか？彼は
Yes, I was gonna phrase it that way, but yes.
沢さんが殺された事件の後、連絡が取れなくなっています。
知りませんよ。十何年も前の先生なんですから。もう顔だって思い出せないくらい。
なるほど。でも多分北方先生はあなたのことを忘れてないと思いますよ。
We're gonna show her the video and blow our cover. There's no way Yui Kitakata, alias Kuwana, had forgotten Yui Mamiya's face. The proof of that is the
こ
video.
れですよ。13年前の黒川学園の一コマです。この映像に見覚えはありますか？この動画を俺は北方先生の事務所で見つけました。大事に隠し持っていたようです。表示されてる日付は楠本充が校舎を飛び降りた当日。彼がいじめられている様子をあなたも笑って林立てていた。
旦那さんとお子さんがいない時でよかったね。こんなの見られたら驚いちゃうよ。
この動画の件で北方先生から何か言われたことはないですか？
お願い、それを消して。
We've got like 400 copies.
この動画は隠し撮りされたものです。これが存在することを間宮さんはご存知でした？
ここに映ってるミツル君は今も意識が戻らずにいるみたいだけど、当時責任を問われたのは河合真也一人だったよね。いや、それと教師を辞めることになった北方先生もか。でもあんたらは知らん顔を決め込んでこんな幸せな家庭を持ってる。
It's the actions of my consequences. Yeah, right?
何？向こうが気になるの？
間宮さん。
Oh, she's fucking telling somebody.
いつかこんな風になる。
She was involved in the bullying.
どういうこと？
She just definitely called RK to come in and fucking exterminate the three of them. Oh, it's these dudes! Blackmail? Maybe, potentially. But she was working with Ahara, which is why he was able to commit that initial murder. So even though she was his victim of the sexual assault, she was working with him in order to allow him to do that so he'd have an alibi. Which is even more fucked up. It's the Joker. Nice grab, Yagami.
部屋めちゃくちゃになっちゃったね。
I mean, it's presented as such. I guess if she allowed it, it wouldn't be, but
見覚えのある顔が出てきたな。こいつは
oh, it's that fucker.
30歳。黒川学園の卒業生だ。
It's the dudes on the bridge.
やっぱりみんなつながってた。
どうする八神さん。こいつらってつくもくんの小指折ったやつらだよね。
仕返しに指折ったりすんなよ。それよりここにいちゃまだ
It's all connected, yeah.
他
Oh
にも襲
yeah.
ってくるかもしれない。ひとまず安全なところに場所を変えよう。もちろん間宮さんにも一緒に来てもらう。
え？
騒がずについてきてください。でないとこの動画がうっかり流出しちゃうかも。
It's all connected, yeah. I mean, that kind of feels like kidnapping too, no? Like forcing her to come with us?
なあ、なんで昔からお前ら人の了解も取らねえでいきなり押しかけてくるんだ。
僕らが知るのかじゃ、この場所が一番安全なんだもん。頼れる仲間がいるっていいね。
そんなに
Have fun
長居しないっ
wrestling.
て。頼むよ、東。
そういう問題じゃねえ。ずうずうしいにも程があんだろ。礼儀の問題だ。
どうします？もう一回しますか？
No, we should call the police on her.
カイトさんが横浜でお腹刺されたんだよ。
はあ？なんだと？怪盗の兄貴が誰に？
まあその辺は俺らの話を聞いてりゃおいおいわかるから。こちらは間宮由衣さん。さっきは仲間を呼んで俺らを襲わせたって人だよ。
はいはい、そうですね。
そんなのはどうでもいい。兄貴に何があったんだ。てめえ、もう返しは
I beat him up right after he did it. Relax.
くそ。
No, I understand on Kojin, but that still sounds like blackmail to and kidnap.
ひとまず東さん
We can be better than that.
だし、そろそろ本題に入る？間宮さんも観念してるでしょ。
Or coercion or something.
どうするつもり？
知ってることを全部教えてほしいんです。あなたをどう扱うかはその後で考えます。
Oh, it's doing this thing here where like they interrupt cutscenes so you can walk around and pick up items. I just blew up the change machine. Where's all the coins? Where's all my quarters? No, I realize he's a detective, not a cop, but that doesn't mean he can just break the law. You know what I mean? Like, he of all people, he's a lawyer, so he of all people should know that you can't like coerce people into coming, coming with you like that. Yagami is not ex-Yakuza. No.
もうさっさと終わらせて。
No, he's not. He was a lawyer.
まず例のいじめ
You talking
動画だ
about
けど、あれは
Kaido or Yagami?
俺はあのデータを桑名と名乗っていた北方先生の部屋で見つけました。つまりあれは彼自身が隠し撮りしたものだった。
そう。
No,
じゃあ
Kaido
桑名
was
は
ex-Yakuza. I
あ
believe
んたらの
Yagami
い
was
じめに
not.
関わっていたことを13年前からずっと知ってた。
そう
でもさ、それならなんで世間的に河合信也だけがいじめ加害者になってんの？あの動画を桑名さんは誰にも見せなかったわけ？
私たちも。 あんな隠し撮りされてたなんて知らなかった。動画があるのを知ったのも、すぐに公開されなかった理由を知ったのも、学校を卒業したずっと後。
動画が公開されなかった理由は？
北方先生があれを公開しなかったのは、私たちのことを一生
Oh,
指
they
導
all
し続
sound
け
like
るため。
maniacs. Teach them for the rest of their
もし
lives?
事件当時あの動画が世に出ていれば、確かにそれはそれで大変だったでしょうね。実際河合はネットで顔も実名もさらされて、損害賠償を何千万とさせられてるし。
あんたたちも同じ目に遭ってたかも。
いえ、多分私たちはその他大勢のいじめ加害者だったから、一時的に叩かれはしてもいつかほとぼりが冷める。ま
then what are you
子供
worried
だった
about?
ってことで。でもそれはあくまでもあの時すぐに動画が公開されてたらの
Yeah,
話。
now if it comes out later.
今はその時と状況
Because they
が
denied
違
it.
うってこと？
私には小さな子供がいる。
Upscale apartment, yeah.
居心地のいいマンションも。
You know what the other guy has?
今あの
A
動画が
coma,
世に
that's
出た
it.
ら全部失うことになる。それにうちの子はどうなると思う？友達を自殺させた女の息子は絶対いじめの標的にされる。人生が台無しになる。しかもあれはただのいじめ動画じゃない。いつるはその日の夜に
DLSS upscale apartment, yeah.
今も意識が戻ってないんだから。
あんたたちは自分らがガキだった頃より失うものが大きいわけか。
So with this video as leverage, Kirikata sensei is continuing to teach his former pupils.
私以外のメンバーにしても同じ。黒川学園ってなかなかレベルが高くてね。大抵卒業後はいい大学に進学していい会社に入ってる。自分で起業したやつもいるし、新しい家庭を持ったやつも。
そっか。そいつらもあんたと同じなんだ。
Some of
あ
yeah.
のい
Yep,
じめ
that's
動
it.
画を公開されたら
Figured it out.
全部ぶち壊しになっちゃう。
そうよ、わかる？要するにあの先生は私たちの未来が輝き出すのを待ってたの。ダメージが一番大きくなるタイミングを。そしてある日連絡を取ってきたわけ。動画に映っていたいじめっ子たちにね。
桑名から連絡があったのはいつ？
5年前、まだ赤ん坊だった息子と一緒に散歩してた時、公園で先生は私に声をかけてきた。昔とは別人みたいな暗い目をしてね。そしてその場で持ってたスマホに例の動画を再生してみせた。ほんと異常者。
僕には動画に映ってたあんたらも十分異常者に見えたけどね。
本当にそう。似たようなことをあなたは絶対にやってない。自分より弱い子に意地悪したことは、みんなと示し合わせて人を無視したことは、
Not like
誰
that
だってや
though.
ってる。私たちはその相手にたまたま飛び降りられて、たまたま隠し撮りされてた。よりによってなんで私がこんな目に。
あんたがそういう人だからだと思うよ。安全なところから人を追い詰めて、自分が何かされた時は盛大に泣き叫ぶ。そういう人だからだ。
5年前って言ったな。桑名があんたに動画を見せてきたの。それで思い出した。白崎先生がカムロ町で調べてた件だがよ。
ん？
さっき名前の出てきた河合慎
Mhm.
あいつが知り合いらしい連中に車で連れ去られたのも5年前って話だったぜ。
Kuwana stepped back into Yui Mamiya and the group's lives 5 years ago, around when Kawai was abducted, meaning he probably said no to his demands and he offed them.
やっぱりあんたらだったんだな。カムロ町から河合を拉致したのは。 そして殺した？
違う、私たちじゃない。そんなことできるわけない。
私たちじゃないってことは違う誰かが殺したってこと？つまり河合が殺されたのは間違いないんだな。
私たちは先生に河合がカムロ町にいると聞かされて、力ずくでも何でもいいからとにかく連れてこいと言われただけ。
桑名はその理由を何て言ってた？
あいつと一緒に全員で心からの謝罪をしてほしいからって。もし断ればあのいじめ動画が流出する。それでみんなで河合を迎えに。
Kitakata is like a fucking crazy person. Holy shit.
あいつは先生のところへ行くのを嫌がった。河合には別に失って困るようなものなんてなかったから。
あんたらにとってはそれじゃ済まない。
ええ、だからだいぶ揉めて、結局は車に押し込むみたいになっちゃって。
カムロ町で目撃されたのはその時のやりとりだったんだろうな。で、それ以来河合は消息不明になってるわけだが、
先生が指定した場所は横浜の埠頭で、私たちはそこへ河合を連れて一緒に精一杯頭を下げた。そしたら先生は河合だけ残して、あとはもうみんな帰っていいって。
桑名と河合がそこで二人きりになったんだな。
そう。そしたら次の朝、携帯に先生からのメールが届いてた。
それにはなんて？
文面は何もなくて、ただ動画がついてた。
So it wasn't empty.
スマ
It
ホ
was
で撮った。
a video message.
そこに映ってたのは
Of course. Of course.
河合を車に押し込んでいる私たち。先生はあの時の私たちをこっそりそばで隠し撮りしてたわけ。その動画にはみんなはっきり顔が映ってた。河合が声を上げてたのを口塞いだり、事情を知らない人から見ればほとんど誘拐。
Even if you know the backstory, it's still an abduction.
もう一通先生からメールが届いた。今度は画像が1枚だけ。でもそれを見て凍りついた。
Another day in Camarocho, yeah.
もう先生からずっと逃げられないんだって分かった。河合が死んでる写真だった。その2通のメールを見たら誰だってこう思う。私たちが河合を車に押し込んだ後、それを殺したって。
桑名にしてみればそれで完全にあんたらの弱みを握ったってことか。
その時以来私たちはもうずっと先生の言いなり、
She was the one who told
どんな要求も
Sawa to stay
断
away
れなかった。
at the restaurant,
何
wasn't
を
she?
要求された？
あの人はあの人はね、私たちに人殺しの手伝いをさせるの。
人殺し？
They're being forced to help Kuana kill people. The case is finally cracking wide open.
どういうことなんだ？あんたらは誰を殺したってんだ？
いじめ自殺を引き起こした加害者たち。それを先生は殺して回る。全国各地で手当たり次第。何年前に起きたいじめだろうがお構いなし。
He's trying to be
共通して
fucking
るのは
an Avenger.
自殺に追い込むようないじめに関わった人間だってこと。先生は河合を入れてもう7人は殺す。
7 people.
7人？嘘でしょ。そんな。
Holy cow.
いじめ加害者への復讐？それを桑名は手当たり次第に。
先生はそれが私たちにできる唯一の贖罪だって。人を自殺にまで追い込んだ奴らには必ず制裁が加えられる。 いつかみんながそれに気づくまで私たちは手を汚し続けろって。そうすれば第2第3のミツルを未然に救えるかもしれないから。
どうしたもんかな。俺はちょっと
They know
そいつ
two.
を
Oh yeah, I guess they know one.
いや、ダ
Yeah,
メだって。
two.
じゃあ三越柴ヒロを殺したのもその一つか。
Mikushiba and
三越柴は4年前に江原の
the
息子
guy
をいじめ自殺に追い
that
込
they
んで、
just killed.
それを桑名は江原に殺させてやったんじゃないのか。だからあんたはそのアリバイのために痴漢被害者を演じた。
私だけじゃない。三越柴を車で拉致するにも人手がいったし、
Mhm.
痴漢を取り押さえる役、それをスマホで撮影する役もみんな先生の指示で動いてた。
そういうことだったのか。
先生とは暗黙の了解があって、
No, you just set up 90% of it and
直
let
接
somebody else
殺し
kill
に
him.
手を下すことはしない。
Yeah, free of all blame.
協力させられるだけ。標的をおびき出すとか、死体を埋める穴を掘るとか。でも先生から受けた指示は絶対に拒めない。そんな真似したら河合を拉致する私たちの動画が警察に届けられる。そして私たちの指紋とかがべったりついた河合の死体がどこからか出ることになるん
What's
だ。
going on, old man? How you doing?
そのために先生は河合の死体を冷凍保存までして隠してる。
自分で殺した死体を冷凍保存。
そいつがある限りあんたらは
He
ずっ
kept the
と
body. Very good.
言いなりってわけだ。
Classic. Mitsuru Kusamoto's case 13 years ago was the catalyst that drove Kuwana to executing bullies. Hiro Mikoshiba, who Ahara murdered, was just one of many behind. Behind Ahara, Kuwana was pulling the strings all along.
桑名は13年前からずっと変わってないのかもな。いじめ動画を隠してたのも、偉人帳の便利屋になったのも、全部初めからいじめ加害者たちを殺し回るためだ。そしてその地獄に
He's trying to be all high and mighty for someone who said, don't go too hard.
いつか破滅する日までずっと。
それが今日なの。
かもしれない。
Excel's a beast, yeah. Good luck.
その前にもう一つ聞かせてくれる。
I know, like,
何？
beginner and mid-level Excel.
って半グレたちが桑名を追ってる。
Enough to get myself in trouble.
今あんたから聞いた話のどこにもあいつらは出てこなかった。そしてなんで沢陽子が巻き込まれなきゃならなかった。
それは私もよくはわからないけど、ただ
You trying to blackmail her?
先生は
But she wasn't
半
involved.
年くらい前に陽子ちゃんに電話で連絡を取ってる。星稜高校で起きた自殺のことを聞くために。
星稜高校の自殺って江原敏郎くんのやつだね。
あの件はもともといじめは関係なかったことになってたでしょ。裁判でも学校に責任なしとされてた。でも先生はたまたまそこの教師になってた陽子ちゃんから本当のところを聞き出したの。
そんな話をどうやって？
陽子ちゃんにしてみたら先生は自分と同じ立場だった。教え子に自殺されちゃった点では。だから気を許して全部話したんだと思う。そしてそれを聞いて先生はやっぱり三越柴も罰しなきゃいけないやつだと確信を持った。
じゃあ沢先生がその話をしてなければ江原も事件を起こしてなかった。今偉人帳で起きている一連の事件も。
かもしれない。
いや、そうじゃない。沢先生は桑名の正体も目的も知らなかった。話のわかる昔の恩師に悩みをこぼしただけのつもりだった。少なくともそれで殺されるような筋合いはなかったはずだ。
私たちが殺したわけじゃないから。
誰から？
非通知だ。もしもし。
よう、俺が誰かわかるか？八神。
クワナ。
ああ、俺のことを探してるみたいだな。
あんた、今どこだ？
Like he's gonna tell you.
お前が一人で来るならすぐに会える。ただその代わり、マミやユイのことは解放してやってくれ。
何？
わかった。あんたと会えたら、その時解放する。
もちろんそれでいい。ならすぐに来てくれ。俺は今、八神探偵事務所にいるよ。
何？
お前の椅子、
He's he's sitting in my
始
chair.
まりはしといたはずなんだけどね。
いいか。俺が会うのはあんた一人だけだ。
Of course you locked it. You think you can't
あん
pick
まり待
lock?
たせるなよ。気が変わるかもしんないからな。
一人で会いに来いってさ。ちゃんと確認が取れたら、間宮さんは解放していい。
大丈夫なの？八神さんだけで。
多分クワナはどっかから俺らを見てたんだ。ここに間宮さんがいることも知ってたわけだからな。お前を連れてって機嫌損ねたらまた消えられる。それだけは避けたい。
そっか。
まあこっちは任せとけ。それより
Yes, I'm sitting in my chair, so he couldn't be. A tuna. Another tuna. He's just he just fed the start of the roll into the toilet and keeps flushing it over and over.
これが意味するのは。この辺りのはずだ。
Bingo. This is the source of the signal. A woody pop. What? What? What's a woody pop? Oh, they tagged Camaro Hills.
これはあの絵は。聞こえる。ここだな。
Sounds coming from here. A platinum plate. It's a weird looking squirrel on Kojin. I'm older than 16? Yeah? I'm not sure what that has to do. Oh, I just cracked his back on that fucking pole. The railing. I'm not lying. If I was lying and I was under 16, I would, I'd be banned from Twitch because I'm underage. However, I am not. I am over legal age. Do not ban Twitch. With that one frame where it freaked out the camera. I gotta find more squirrels. I should probably go do more story, is what I should probably do. Remember in fake Yakuza gun game where you can go down this elevator? And I never used it in any other Yakuza game? Yeah, Yagami doesn't... he didn't really have many rooftop fights. Like, not the same way as Kiryu did. Like, I guess you could say when he fought the Louis Meng that one time that was on the roof, but... it was on the roof of like a 2-story building.
近くまで来てる。
Around here somewhere. Is it maybe up a floor? Where could it be? Oh, what did you do? What the fuck? Why would you do that, Yagami? He did a backwards vault off the roof. The roof, the, what do you call it? Railing. There it is. Now it's gone. Where'd it go? Excuse me.
Bingo.
This is the source of the signal. Eye of the Dragon. Wow. Thank you. Gotta keep our eyes peeled for more squirrels. This fucking elevator's been closed for 70 years. Was it open in like 2 or 3 and that's it? That whip is mine. Well, used to be to be used on me. Royal Joker card. All right, buddy. Fucking. Let it slip out your pant leg while you're walking? Like, what the hell's going on there? He has the same chair as me.
そっちは間宮優衣を解放してくれるか？どうした？お互い歩み寄る気がないなら、ここで延々にらめっこが続くぞ。まあ、 それも一興だけどな。
もしもし、八神さん。
桑名に会えた。間宮さんはもう自由にしていい。
わかった。了解。
世話をかけた、八神。まあ座ってくれ。あんたとはじっくり話したことがなかったな。カイトの具合はどうだ？
あの人は順調に回復してるよ。けど沢先生はもう帰ってこない。
不可抗力だった。彼女が巻き込まれるなんて予想もできなかった。
じゃああの日あの人のマンションにいたのはなんでだ？ RK の相馬はあんたを捕まえるためにあそこで網を張ってた。彼女が死ななきゃならなかった理由はあんたのせいなのか？どうなんだ桑名！
俺のせいなら安心か？
なんだと？
自分が事件に首を突っ込んでなければ彼女は死なずに済んだかもしれない。お前は心のどっかでそう思ってんじゃないのか？もしそうならそれは違う。彼女を巻き込んだのは間違いなく俺だ。あの子が殺されたってニュースで知った時は正直心が折れるかと思った。取り返しがつくものなら何だってやる。ただ俺の場合それには何年も前に遡らなきゃならない。
あんたがまだ教師だった時にか？
ああ、俺は自分って人間が壊れる音を聞いた。それを味わった人間は良くも悪くも大きく変わる。お前ならわかるだろう。少し調べさせてもらったよ。昔お前は弁護士してた時無罪を勝ち取ったんだってな。でもそれがきっかけで一人若い女の子が死んだ。俺もお前と同じだ。俺たちはお互い死ぬまで治らねえ傷を負った。
そうかもね。
俺にとってはそれが13年前だ。楠本充が飛び降りる前日、あいつがいじめに遭っていると俺に知らせてくれたのが沢君だった。それまで俺はそんな大層なもんじゃないと思ってた。少しいじりが過ぎただけ、男の子同士じゃれ合ってるだけ。まあ確かに河合と充とじゃ体格差はある。だからそういう時俺はあんまりやりすぎんなよと笑って言ってやったわけだ。
俺が聞いた話じゃ薄笑いだった。
ああ、同じことだな。そんな俺に沢君はこう言ったんだ。先生、本当に気づいてないのってさ。まるで俺を憐れんでるような顔だったよ。彼女が言うにはクラスの半分近くが充をいじめてた。いつだったか駅のホームで充を見た時は今にも飛び込んじゃいそうだったって。今となっては勝手な思い込みだったが、俺は自分が子供たちに人望のある教師だって考えてたんだ。生徒の心は掴んでいると思ってた。ところが沢君の顔はそうじゃないことを俺に訴えていた。その日俺はいつものようにはうまく笑えなかったはずだ。だからひとまずは様子を見ることにした。次の日俺は家にあったビデオカメラを放課後の教室に仕掛けたんだ。
So that's how he got the bullying video. He had set it up himself to record the room remotely.
やっぱりあんたがあれを隠し撮りしてたんだな。
ああ、お前も見たろ。
でもいいよ。
ああいうのをおぞましいって言うんだよな。ただし 俺がカメラを回収して中を見たのはもうミツルが飛び降りた後だった。ほんの一足違いだったんだよ。あいつはその日のうちに屋上から身を投げたんだ。
How was your wrestling match? You win?
翌日動画に映ってた生徒らは俺に隠し撮りされてたとも知らずに、全部河合一人のせいだ、自分たちは無関係だと
No.
思った。
Uh-oh.
実際それまで教室の外で目についてたのは河合がミツルを連れ歩く姿だった。そしてミツルが飛び降りた責任は河合とそれを笑って見過ごした無神経な担任教師、つまり俺が負わされた。俺が使命感を持って生き始めたのはその時からだよ。
あんたは罪を逃れた自分の教え子たちを許すことができなかった。
Yeah, not something I intend on trying anytime
あ
soon.
いつらに重い十字架を背負わせるために自分の人生すら投げ打った。
Doesn't sound fun.
そうだ。楠本充は今もまだ眠り続けている。死んだも同然の状態でだ。なのに俺たちがあいつを忘れていいわけがない。
その結果、澤先生を巻き込んだとしてもか。改めて聞かせてもらう。この間あんたが彼女のマンションに来たのはなんでだ。次はもうはぐらかさないでくれ。
はぐらかしたつもりはない。ただ少し順を追っ
That's
て
good. They could do
説
some
明する
damage,
必
these
要はある
cats,
な。
man.
4年前教職に就いた沢君の学校で今度は彼女の教え子がいじめを受けて自殺した。わかるよな。星稜高校の生徒だった江原敏郎。
ああ、
その責任をめぐる裁判で沢君はいじめはなかったと証言させられた。俺は彼女からそのことを聞き出し、三越はヒロを新たな粛清のターゲットに決めたんだ。もちろん彼女はそんなこととは知らずにいたよ。けどその数ヶ月後、沢君は三越が殺されたと知り、今度は向こうから俺に電話をかけてきた。
何の用で。
彼女は三越が殺されたことについてうっすら俺の関与を疑い始めていた。だから
Cat Protective
恐る恐
Services.
る俺に電話をかけてきたんだ。探りを入れるために。彼女はやっぱり勘がいい。
それであんたは澤先生に何て答えたんだ。
知らぬ存ぜぬで通した。ところがだ、その電話で彼女から妙な話が出た。事件について調べ回ってる探偵がもう学校まで来てるってさ。
That would be me.
も
You
ち
tell
ろんお
me.
前のことだ。警察でさえやっと三越のことを知ったばかりだってのに、なぜかただの探偵が事件に潜り込んでた。
So Sawa Sensei was the one who told Kuwana I'd showed up at her school.
警察ならともかく、あの時点で探偵が嗅ぎ回ってくるにはちょっと早すぎる。だから俺は想定外の相手は排除し、ついでに彼女にもそれとなく関わらないよう匂わせることにした。
どうやって。
お前と沢君が待ち合わせた店にネットで雇った半品リューマンを送り込んだ。お前が案外やるもんで、かえって彼らを逃がすために俺が出てく羽目になったがね。そのドタバタの裏では警告代わりに沢君へ三越の写真が渡されていた。その役割を果たしたのは間宮結衣だ。
Yep.
13年ぶりに会う同級生に沢君は気づかなかったよ。
サングラスの女、あれも間宮結衣だったのか。
あの日起きたことは全部沢君へのメッセージだった。ただいいやり方じゃなかったかもしれない。
ああ、 多分沢先生はあんたが三越柴殺しに関わってると確信したはずだ。あの店で彼女が俺と待ち合わせしてたことはあんたしか知らなかったんだから。
いずれ沢君が俺を疑ったとしても警察に売ることはないと思ってた。俺たちには教え子を自殺で失ったという同じ過去がある。
Yeah, I don't know if kindred spirits is the best way to compare you
関わ
to,
りを
but
持たないようにさせれば事足りたんだ。それで終わりのはずだった。沢君が殺されることになったあの日、彼女は俺にすぐ来てほしいと電話をかけてきた。涙声でな。なぜ泣いてるのか、なぜ会う必要があるのかを聞いても答えちゃくれなかった。
なのにのこのこ出向いていったのか。あんたらしくもない。
お前は俺のことを何も知らないだろう。
じゃああんたは沢先生からの呼び出しを受けてどうするつもりだった？
もし彼女が俺を三越柴殺しの犯人として疑い、それで思い悩んでいるなら全てを打ち明けてもいいと思っていた。
yeah.
沢君になら俺のやっていることも全て理解できたはずだ。けど今にして思えばあの呼び出しは彼女が RK に脅されてやらされたことに過ぎなかった。俺と電話してた時も沢君の部屋には連中がいたんだろう。彼女が泣いていたのも俺の質問に答えられなかったのもそのせいだ。
RK はなんであんたを追ってるんだ？
わからない。
That's the big question, huh?
何？
それが分かってりゃこんな無様に逃げ回ってない。
本当か？
連中の動きが見えていないのは俺もあんたと同じだ。しかも奴らは人を殺すのをほとんどためらわない。ってことは多分 RK には何かでかい黒幕、後ろ盾がついてるんだ。
それについては俺たちも同意見だ。
失礼。ああ、こっちはまだ八神さんと一緒だ。そっちは杉浦君たちにつけられてないか？わかった。ならすぐに合流しよう。間宮君からだ。おかげさまで無事に解放してもらえた。杉浦君にはよろしく伝えといてくれ。
まだあんたをどこにも行かせるつもりはないよ。
もうお前らは手を引け八神。沢君のことも含めてあとは俺の方でやる。そっちも引っ込みがつくようできる限りの説明はしたはずだ。
ここであんたに消えられるともう捕まえる手がなくなるんでね。せめて連絡先ぐらいは置いてってもらわないとな。
それには及ばない。俺の姿はこれで見納めだ。
そりゃ人を舐めすぎだ。
Oh. Chase scene? Yeah.
逃がすか。
I like how it makes us dodge and we still bump into them anyway. Dynamic exit, yeah. Fucking nailed him, holy shit. He's getting away though, holy cow. He's got to be breaking soon to take a breather, no? Yeah. He tried like shit like that and he fell. That's actually pretty good. I see, it's scripted. Is this the basement that I don't want to spoil anything with Haruka? No, it's not. We're in a different part of town, weren't we?
どこ行った？
We're gonna get jumped, aren't we?
クワナ！またお前らか。
Is that a Final Fantasy reference? I've never played Final
いいんじゃない
Fantasy.
の？黒川学園の卒業生さんたち。
聞いての通りだ諸君。そこの探偵さんはもう全部ご存知なんだよ。
クワナ。
みんなどうする？そいつがペラペラ喋り回ったら終わりだぞ。自分たちが助かりたきゃ探偵さんの口を塞がないとな。
殺すのは先生がやってくれるんですよね。
あれ？もしかして赤池くんだよね。
ああ、名前まで知られちゃってたんだな、赤池。
どうなんですか先生。
分かってる。最後はいつも通り先生に任せとけ。お前らの手は汚さなくていい。
わかりました。じゃあやります。
たく、どういう教育だ。
Teaching them lessons. Kuwana's former students.
ちょやるか。
Masked Man ABCD and then what's his name? Akihiko. They're not even fighting. They're just letting me punching them. They're just letting me punching them.
クワナ。くそ、クワナ。なんだ、また会いに来てくれたの？間宮さん。一旦桑名の代わりにあんたで我慢するしかなさそうだな。
No Mamma Mia fight. Achievement unlocked. Lessons taught. No, she didn't really try, did she?
今から13年前、楠本充が校舎を飛び降りたのを機に桑名の人生は決定づけられた。彼はいじめの加害生徒らにとって永遠の足かせとなるべく各地で人を殺している。だが沢陽子の死は桑名にとっても事態が予測不能となったことを示していた。
Chapter 10. Catch a tiger. Yeah, trying is the first step to winning, I would say. That's true. She kind of just swung the bat half-heartedly and then gave up.
何やってんだ。
Oh, double blackmail now.
顔と身元は抑えさせてもらったよ。これでもうお前らには何の脅威もない。
なんだと。
今まで好き勝手やってくれた分ツケにしといたからさ。すぐ払う時が来る。震えながら
It's going in my cringe compilation, yeah.
お迎えが来たよ、間宮さん。
またさっきのゲーセンに戻るの？
ああ、恨むんなら一人だけ逃げた先生を恨むんだね。東、もう沙織さんたちは呼んでくれたんだよな。
おう、一通り説明もしといた。支度ができたらすぐこっち来るってよ。
なんか言ってた白崎先生。
桑名の正体やら目的やら教えるたんびにいちいち驚いてくれたぜ。
ああ、東さんが調べたわけじゃないのに自分の手柄みたいに言ったわけねえ、八神さん。
別にいいって。実際肝心の桑名には逃げられちゃったしな。だからまずは沙織さんからの依頼を片付ける。江原の痴漢事件を全部はっきりさせんだ。間宮さんにご協力いただいてさ。
事件の事情聴取ってわけね。じゃあ白崎先生たち来るまでまだ時間あるでしょ。八神さんは一息入れてきたら。
ん？そうか？
みんな揃ったら電話するよ。
ああ、俺もそれで構わねえぞ。
Oh, yes, the forced go outside.
カムロ町で何か変わった様子は？ RK の連中はどうし
A
て？
test?
ああ、
Oh, that's
そ
not
れな
good.
ら昨日あたりから妙におとなしいってうちのもんが言ってた。頭の相馬と阿久津が偉人町の方に行ってるわけだからな。くそ、あいつら今度戻ってきたらただじゃ済まさねえ。海藤の兄貴がやられた分は俺がきっちり返してやる。
返しってもう極道やめたんじゃなかったっけ？
極道として言ってんじゃねえ。人としてやらなきゃならねえけじめだろ。
その考え方が極道っぽくない？
じゃあ人として取らなきゃならねえ敵討ちだ。
ん？
いやモラルか。
全然違う方向に行ってるけど。
とにかく俺は極道をやめても人間やめたわけじゃねえ。人としての筋を通す。
はいはい。人間そう簡単に変わるもんじゃないね。
Since I'm out, might as well check on how the city's doing. I'll go kill some time somewhere. A blowfish. Very good. Did I get this one already? I did. This mark on the map is done. I don't like that they changed the map. Like, normally this is fenced in. Leave it fenced in. Blow it out your fish hole, yeah. Look, they're all like looking at me. Yeah. Joe Mama. I see. That's the real sense of humor coming through. I get it. D's nuts is not funny, but Joe Mama is. guy's actually fighting. Holy shit. Yeah, yep. Learning from a true master, obviously. What? What are these guys doing here? I just fought a whole bunch of dudes. Yeah, right? You'd think that he'd scrape a hole in him real quick.
もしもし、八神さん、杉浦。
ああ、
白崎先生たちがシャルルに着いたよ。間宮さんへの事情聴取の準備してる。
わかった。そろそろ戻るよ。
よろしく。
I think you see how the ground is like reflective. As soon as I get back to Charles, Yui Mamiya is going to answer every single one of my questions. That's not rain. That's just like oil from the cars everywhere, and it lets you slide easy. That's the real answer. All right, the G zone. When there was what 7-Up and Coke in here too, wasn't there? Not this store, unfortunately. The man has seen the face of death and yet is still here to warn us. Wow. Beefed that one. Holy shit. When was my last save? Right when I talked to him? Okay. Wait, did I buy? Was it before I bought all those items? Or after? Before. Lame. Okay. Pants didn't save him that time. Is what dude good? The gold, the guy in the gold suit, he just drops a lot of money when you kill him. He's a pain in the ass to fight with that sledgehammer because he takes a shit ton of damage and you can't like block him. It's hard to dodge because he spins. Look how much damage he did. He did a third of my health bar. Oh, the guy at the store. Yeah, no, he's seen too much. He's long gone now. There we go. Look, see, 50,000 yen. He dropped a 20. He has become death. This is Kazuto Jumanji's. How do we say that? Jumanji's office? So maybe it's him? Might you be Yagami-san?
Hi.
Yes, Takayuki Yagami. And you must be... Shh. Please just call me Okazaki while we're out here. You never know who might be listening. Very true. Allow me to formally introduce myself. I'm Arturo Okazaki. That's my real name, in fact. So, this is the face of the masked writer. He's younger than I thought. Well then, Yagami-san, before we enter my workspace, I want you to promise me something. That you won't tell anyone what you're about to see.
Hmm?
What I'm about to see. Very well. My lips are sealed. This way, please. What are we gonna get? His writing farm. What's this? This is the true identity of Kazuto Jumanji. Jumanji. I'm not sure I understand. All the writers of Kazuto Jumanji are written by the 10 of us here, including myself. In other words, Kazuto Jumanji isn't one person. He's a group of authors.
Eh?
Wow, a whole group? Really? That's kind of what we had said when we read the quest description. So, that's how you write books in so many different genres. That's such an impossible pace. If you say Jumanji 12 times, Robin Williams appears and slaps you, I mean, does that mean he's back from the dead? I'd let him slap me if he comes back. Yup, it's all due to the efficiency of 10 talented authors of different personalities, all writing at the same time.
なるほど。
Pretty neat trick. Yeah, right? It's like the hardest thing, because I'm reading it. And so if you type it, I'm still reading. Oh, so is this the detective? A Kamurocho detective at that. I bet he's a lot of good stories. Curious. Please have a seat, Yagami-san. It's a different guy named Robin Williams. Oh well. Please allow me to explain our request to you. This is a real surprise. So many people all writing as one person. Yeah, I don't know of other groups like us, that's for sure. But truth be told, each one of us is a failed author. I mean, we all had a publishing debut, but never any success beyond that. Each of us nearly gave up our pens for good. So how'd you come to work together? How else? Through social media. I launched an online community and ended up attracting a bunch of failed authors. And through our exchanges, we came up with the idea of joint authorship. So we tried it and it worked. That's interesting. And I hear your first effort was a smash hit. Oh yes, it was a masterpiece that none of us could have written on our own. It exists only because the 10 of us worked on it together. What's going on, Hex? What worked? Some of us came up with clever twists. Some of us are good at dialogue, and some of us are awesome at building plot. Oh, your internet. Nice. I'm glad to see that you're back. Where each of us may be lacking in one area, together we can be a great author.
ところで、
Still, it doesn't seem possible for 10 people to write a coherent book. Hollywood movie scripts are often written by multiple people. It just depends on how you divvy it up. Divvy. What's more, are there 2 V's in divvy? What's more, by managing the workload of each member, we can even work on multiple titles simultaneously. So as long as you do it right, this unique creative process ends up pretty productive. Exactly. I doubt any writer could do what we're doing. And I'm in charge of managing the members' schedules, which is something I'm great at. I used to be an editor, you know. A former editor, huh? Well then, time to ask some questions. Ask about the stolen ideas. I heard that some of your ideas were plagiarized. What can you tell me about that? Okay, so it was about a half a year ago. We were in the midst of polishing a manuscript we had just finished. A new mystery novel came out, and it immediately became a hot topic because of this one trick which was depicted in the story. And the thing was, it was nearly identical to the manuscript we were polishing.
つまり
So another author beat you to the punch. Yes, and when we published ours later, we were accused of plagiarism.
それって
Any chance it was a coincidence? That the contents just happened to be similar? That's pretty hard to imagine. Because it wasn't just the trick I mentioned earlier, it was also the setting, the structure, even the character traits. They were all almost exactly the same. So, too many similarities for it to be a mere coincidence. Not if there are dozens of them like that. You could only say it was a coincidence if there'd been one thing. What the reader saw could definitely not be called coincidence.
なるほど
Alright, I get it. And it wasn't just that one book that plagiarized us. The same author put out 3 more books after that, in succession, all with ideas that were just like ours. I should ask about the author that's plagiarizing them. Ask about the plagiarist author.
ところ
Interesting
で
word. Can you tell me about this author you think is stealing your ideas? His name is Sugoroku Futaba. His first novel was published more than 10 years ago, and it was a decent hit at the time. He even won an award in some mystery novel contest, but after that, his books seemed to go nowhere. People said he was just a one-hit wonder. But then, all of a sudden, that one-hit wonder came out with a new book that turns into a famous bestseller. Right? And that book was nearly identical to one of ours we had yet to release. So, one after another, Mr. Futaba continued to publish books that closely resembled what we were working on. All of them bestsellers. Now people think he's made this miraculous comeback. I mean, if you're so suspicious of this guy plagiarizing you, why not just sue him? I did think about that. He'd have to show his face in court then. But if we took this to court, we might have to reveal the secret of Kazuto Jumonji. Yeah, see? I think it'd be hard for us to tell the truth in court while also hiding how we write, don't you? Maybe he's in the same room. Oh yeah, it's probably one of his writers, is my first thought. Yeah, it probably would be. You know, it could be that the author is fully aware that you're powerless to take him to court, and that's why he steals from you. If that's true, it would be completely infuriating. Ugh, unforgivable. Other detectives' investigations. I heard you've already asked other detectives to look into this matter. Yes, there have been 3.
それって
What kind of investigations did they conduct? Oh, they looked for ways to hack us and whether our room was bugged. They tried really hard but couldn't find anything.
は
None of them came up with anything? Nope. And yet our ideas kept being stolen. You really gotta wonder how in the world it's being done. This could be a tough nut to crack if the perps already evaded 3 different detectives. Nothing else to ask. Thank you. That's all very useful information you've provided.
あの
I'd like to proceed with this investigation by collecting even more info. Is it alright if I interview the other authors too? Yes, please do. I've already asked them to cooperate with you. That's great. I appreciate that. The foo sound doesn't have the F sound. It's like you're blowing out the word who, which is the worst way to explain anything. It's the only way you can think of. Who? Oh god. I'll never remember it. Alright, time for a thorough recon mission. Ho? No, I think that's I think that's a different word. Maybe his paintings were plagiarized too. Is it TV? Huh. You gonna plagiarize his drink and order the same one? Hmm? Hmm? What do you mean, wow? Hey, excuse me. I'm a detective named Yagami. Can I ask you a few questions? Oh, Yagami-san. Okazaki-san told me about you. I'm Takashi Hojo. In the world of Kazuto Jumanji, I do the science and military research, plus security for the office. I'm Ayame Sato. Satao. I research Western mythology and civilization. You might say I'm the fantasy buff, too. You're here to look into any spy activity, aren't you, Yagami-san? We've been taking measures against spies ourselves. Yeah, what kind of measures? We set up a hidden camera to catch anyone who tries to sneak in. We actually already had a security camera, but we felt one wasn't enough. After all, we were still getting our information stolen. And with locked doors, too. At this point, we figured we just gotta outsmart the perpetrator. So there was nothing in the security footage? Nope. And no evidence of a break-in either. And still, information was getting stolen. It still is. So flippin' weird. Have you taken any anti-hacking measures? Of course. With so many leaks, we started keeping our writing computers offline. Well, that sounds like a good move. Any chance a leak coming from memory devices would get which get taken outside, like flash drives? I doubt it. We strictly prohibit anyone from removing devices like USB memory sticks. I remind people of that all the time, too. I haven't gone so far as to search their bags, though. I don't feel the need to do that. At the end of the day, we trust our members. No chance of information being leaked, and low chance of any burglars. Okay, thank you for your cooperation. The game has become Among Us, yeah. Yep. Excuse me. Shaggy-haired young man. Hello? This is gonna be a masterpiece. I'm a genius. Once Manabe-kun gets in the zone, he can't hear anything. Talking to him right now won't do you any good. Oh, yeah? He's so skilled at fleshing out characters, he just really breathes life into them. This guy's gonna be awesome, and he'll provide a foil to the protagonist's weakness to boot. Nice. Who knew the hero had a side to his character? Had this side to his character. It's like finding gold in the river. Haha. He does look absolutely full of life when he works. Honestly, he's a character himself. But to be unable to hear anything, that's another level of focus. I'm sure he's not unable to hear it. He's probably just ignoring it. Or not realizing it. He's not listening, but he's hearing. Can I ask the rest of you some questions? Oh, Mr. Detective on the prowl. I'm Mikuru Machiyama, by the way. Author of many a cell phone novel. You know, books originally written on a phone? Oh, interesting. I'm Takayuki Yagami. Nice to meet you. I'm Takara Ayuhara. I may not look it, but I used to be the screenwriter for the Dunce? The period drama? Yeah, I wrote 5 episodes. I wrote episodes 5 through 7. You remember that priest joke? Nobunaga tells. Well, Ayuhara-san, maybe let's save the tour of your career minutia for later. Is that how you spell minutia? No. Minutiae. That's Italian. The book's written on phone? Yeah, some people do that. When they're on the go, they write down what they're thinking in their book on their phone. Not the ideal way, but, you know, it's doable. I'm Makoto Nishimura, and since we're sharing, I was mostly a light novel author. So, you here to ask us something?
Hi.
I am. I want to know if any of you have seen anything suspicious. Anything suspicious? Nah, I can't think of any. Me neither. Well, actually, there is one thing I noticed. I think Mikuru-chan changed her shampoo recently. Oh, that's fucking weird, dude.
Huh?
Excuse me? Could it be you found someone special, Mikuru-chan? Ayuhara-san, please, enough with the near sexual harassment. Hey, by the way, is this a meeting space for you all? Yes, it's a nice place to get refreshed. Especially because talking to young women can be so exhausting. Haha. I wish you wouldn't talk about this space like it's some cabaret club. We happen to use this space for actual purposes, like idea meetings, and yes, even some random chit-chat at times. That's so true. We do a lot of amazing brainstorming here.
なるほど。
Okay, so you all bounce ideas off each other here. Oh yeah, Kazuto Jumanji wouldn't exist without those brainstorming sessions. We share our ideas, we play to each other's strengths, and we polish everything up for each other. In fact, we were doing that right before you started asking questions, and we'll go right back to it when you're done.
ところで、
By any chance, these brainstorm sessions take place at the same time every day? Yeah, why not? Why do you ask? If details of your work are being discussed, those sessions are a chance for someone to eavesdrop. And it would be even easier if you guys meet at the same time daily. You've really hit on something there. What a deduction. One that I deduced myself. I've always thought this place is bugged. Oh, fuck off, dude. But it can't be. Don't you remember? They never found any evidence of that? Yeah, since 3 detectives already came and didn't find anything, it probably wasn't a bug. But if these guys are having regular idea meetings, surely a plagiarist would see them as an opportunity. What the fuck? What the? Was that a gunshot? Not again. That's probably the damn neighborhood pranksters. Pranksters? Yeah, just a bunch of local kids lighting up firecrackers and making trouble. Probably playing cops and Yakuza. Not cops and robbers, cops and Yakuza. That's pretty good. You guys remember the last time we heard firecrackers? It was when another detective was here. The detective also thought it was a gunshot. Not surprising, a sound like that makes people think of gang warfare. Even with the Tojo clan gone, this is still Kamurocho. Just a prank, bro. Firecrackers. Last heard when a previous detective was here? That's interesting. This fucking dude. I can just tell. He's a fucking weirdo. Yep. Sorry, sir. Gonna have to ask you to leave. Monthly rent control, yeah. Looks like she's on the phone. I see. Can't make it, huh? Alright. Well, get some rest. Bye. Oh, Yagami, were you listening to my phone call I was privately taking in the corner here? Oh, hello.
八神です。
Yagami's the name. I'm a detective. I'm Remy Makita. I'm in charge of the love stories, mostly. Sorry you heard that. Bit embarrassing for me.
いえ、
No, I apologize. I didn't mean to eavesdrop. I was talking to Masamichi Ichinos, one of the other members of Kazuto Jumanji. He's not coming to work today? No, he's kind of fickle. Has a habit of feeling down, so he's absent pretty often. He likes to come out of the blue and surprise us, only to take off for another 2 months.
それって
Does he have an actual illness? Perhaps, the kind of illness that makes you play games in your room all day.
なるほど
I see, that sounds difficult to deal with. Sure is, but he's got the talent. He comes up with ideas nobody else could. Fresh worldviews, mind-blowing plot devices. He's good at unpredictable twists, too. If only he weren't so unstable. Sometimes he can be in a slump for half the year. Maybe that's just how geniuses are. I don't know. I wish we could have a stable genius. Anyway, I'm sort of his caretaker for some reason. But I can't criticize him. If I were to ever chide him, even a little, he'd go into a slump. What a handful. I can see you're having a hard time. You thought Itchy Nose was 4 syllables? Itchy Nose. I don't know. I can see you're having a hard time. I think that's all of them. Now let me step back and figure out exactly what I know now. Chances seem pretty damn low that any wiretaps, hacks, or accidental leaks took place. So that leaves... How are things going, Igami-san? Did you find anything?
いえ
No, nothing decisive yet. There's only one way I could think of for the book ideas to leak, and I suspect it's not because of an outsider. But should I tell Okazaki-san? It'd be careless of me to make claims without any evidence.
ところで
Okazaki-san, are you sure there's only one member absent today? I see only 8 people here. Oh, really? Who's missing? I think Sonata-kun went up to the roof. Yeah, it's him alright, because I don't see him. Okay, so he went up to the roof. That's fine. I'll talk to him later. Itchy Nose, yeah. Oh. Shogi, no thanks. Hard pass on that one. You're Yagami-san, right?
はい
Yes, I'm going around asking everyone questions. Can I count on your cooperation too, Sonata-san? Questions? Of course. I'm happy to cooperate. My name is Kenshi Sonata. I'm in charge of structuring in Kazuto Jumanji. What do you mean by structuring? It's like drawing a blueprint of the story. I make adjustments to the ups and downs of the drama, and I set up the foreshadowing. I kind of understand, but not really. Okay, for example, changing the order of the episodes or making a character's backstory stronger. Little tweaks like that can make a big difference in how fun and readable a story is. So my role is to keep a bird's eye view on the whole story, to analyze where we can make those improvements.
なるほど
Okay, I'm starting to get the idea.
ところで
So, Sonata-san, have you noticed anything suspicious around the office today? Suspicious? Actually, yes. This guy's responsible for why every anime twit is pissed every week. Yes. Yes, it's his job to piss off the anime fans so they come back and watch the next week's episode. Actually, yes.
え
Oh, really? Can you tell me about it? What's going on? Why is he hesitating? I should press him a bit. I'm gonna beat him up. Oh, right, I forgot. We can go, like, all the roofs over here are connected. Well, not all of them. That goes all the way across. Unless we fall down and die. Sanada-san, could you tell me what you saw that was suspicious? I'm not eager to share. It's not exactly something I want another person to know. A detective is bound to confidentiality. I won't share anything you tell me with anyone. Fair enough. I'll tell you. I'm gonna be totally straight with you, Yagami-san. I suspect one of the 10 writers is a spy.
Eh?
I believe someone on the inside is selling our ideas to someone on the outside. One of the 10 writers, so he's including himself? Can't say I wasn't thinking about that possibility, but... Sanada-san, is there a reason or any evidence that leads you to believe that? I have no evidence, but I do have a concrete basis for my belief. The truth is, a few members of Kazuto Jumonji are thinking about going independent. You mean start over? Oh wait, I swapped the voices around. You mean start over as a single author again? Yes, they might have finally regained their confidence because of all the hits we've had as Kazuto Jumonji. Now they think they can go out on their own and write books that'll actually sell. So why don't they just do it instead of selling ideas to an outsider? What's the point of that? Well, we're in a situation here. What should I explain first? The members of Kazuto Jumonji have signed a contract that prohibits them from going independent for at least 5 years. A 5-year contract? That's pretty long. Well, the whole intent of the contract was that each of us would focus all our energy on Kazuto Jumonji. In exchange for accepting the severe restrictions, we'd all receive regular royalties. You don't have that type of thing as a single author, while you're at risk of enduring long moneyless periods in the publishing schedule, as well as your own slumps. I see. So that's another benefit of working in a group with other authors. Ghostwriter? Yeah, it sounds like he's selling the ideas to somebody else, or writing the book and publishing it, having somebody else publish it for them. I see. So that's another benefit of working in a group with other authors. Yes, and a huge benefit, one of which would disappear after they're independent from Kazuto Jumonji. Remember we envisioned all the works by Kazuto Jumonji to remain the property of Kazuto Jumonji, the corporate entity. So that makes it hard to strike out on your own. Yes, but if Kazuto Jumonji were to, break up completely, that would be a different story. I'm really eating the mic? It's where it always is. Here. Fuck over here. Contract. Continue to receive an equal share of the royalties. That's the point. The closer you get it to you, the less signal to noise ratio that you get, and the better in general quality. Unless you're using certain types of mics, which have what's called the proximity effect, which adds like unwanted bass. How much do I need to eat the microphone? Considering how much money this microphone costs, a lot of money. There's one mustache hair stuck in it, and now I can't not take it out. I just don't have any fingernails. I can't grab it. Got it. Hey, thank you. Appreciate the follow. My tweezers are on my desk I don't want to get up and get them. But I do have tweezers. And I do actually have a pair right here, but these are not precision tweezers. They're for electronics. It might have worked, but... What's going on, Dr. Nick? Author, if the contract stipulates that if such a thing were to happen, each author would continue to receive an equal share of the royalties. So here is what I now believe. One of the authors, wanting to be independent, is sending info to someone on the outside just to make us suspicious of each other. This author is trying to bring about the breakup of Kazuto Jumanji. And this is why you think the suspect has to be somebody on the inside. I do. I'm not totally convinced, but the motive makes sense at least. So, who are the members who want to become independent? I'm sorry, even after all I've just told you, I can't bring myself to sell out my coworkers. I understand. Yagami-san, I like the work we do as Kazuto Jumanji, and I don't think I could make it on my own. A breakup is something I desperately want to prevent, so I hope you can use your investigation to shine a light on the truth. I get it. You can leave the rest to me. Thank you. The issues are pretty complex for this little group of authors known as Kazuto Jumanji. Are you done talking to Sanada-kun?
Hi.
Yes, we finished up just now. You know, Yagami-san, there was one thing I neglected to tell you. It might turn out to be nothing, but... Tell me, something trivial could turn up to be a clue in the investigation. Well, it's about an odor. An odor? Yeah, the authors have been complaining about a strange smell lately. It wafts in from nowhere, and then disappears before we can track it. What sort of smell is it? I would say oily. Ugh. It smells like oil. Almost like if you left out some meat for a while. That kind of oily, rancid smell. But it never comes during meals, and there's never trash or anything on the floor, so we just don't know where it could be coming from. Yeah, pretty puzzling. Sorry, this probably has nothing to do with your investigation.
Yeah.
No, all hints are valuable. I'll start paying attention to any smells in the air. I need a smell-o-vision. Huh. Hope there are more good ones than bad. The nauseous VR. A mysterious odor. What could it be? No, it was the nauseous rift, wasn't it? That's what it was called. Please feel free to look around the office. I already told the authors to keep out of your way. We gotta talk to, what's his name, too? Alright, time for a good look around. The most interesting location is the meeting space where they all exchange their ideas. They say no bugs or wiretaps are ever found there, but maybe they missed something? And that unidentified odor, I hope I can actually find out where it's coming from. Mysterious odor, what could it be? When it comes to smells, I know just who to call. The Ghostbusters. Oh, wait, no. Nothing. Guess we gotta call the dog. Wait, aren't we in a different town? How do we have a dog in this town? Arf, arf, arf. What? Are the cigarette butts bothering you? Arf. Oh, Kazaki-san, are you allowed smoking in this office? That's rare these days. Yeah, some of the authors say they can't come up with ideas unless they smoke. I'm aware most offices banned smoking, but this is ours, so we're pretty lax about it. Of course, the non-smokers aren't crazy about it. I get it. Is that also why you have the windows open in December? Yes, the ventilation system never gets enough fresh air inside. Mikuru-chan, the young lady, opens the window at the start of every meeting. And then the authors smoke while we all talk. Yeah. But wouldn't your voices leak outside? Isn't there a risk of someone overhearing? I doubt it. I mean, we're on the 3rd floor. Besides, we're not that loud. And the next building over is some distance away. Wow, he really doesn't worry about that. Okay, I think I'll look around the windows anyway. What do you got, dog? You got something? Yeah. Arf, arf. What is it, boy? Something nearby? Arf, arf. Arf, arf, arf. Okay, let me see what's going on.
なんだ
What's this? Looks like animal fur. Why is this here?
これは
Bird shit. Oh. Hmm? Why? What are these stains? Arf, arf, woof. You were trying to show me these stains, huh? I wonder what they are. Doesn't look like bird poo. More stains above the window, too. Weird. Another gang of writers right upstairs. They have coffee, bathtubs, electricity, fake sunshine, worms, and chairs. I'm gonna be done when this quest is done. 4 hours? I guess it's longer than I have been lately. Sometimes, I mean, I used to stream a lot longer, but now I'm getting old. You jinxed it. Yeah, it's your fault I'm ending. No. What were you thinking? You're not supposed to take data home. But we're closing in on a deadline. Come on, just this once? No way. I've told you so many times. You know our ideas are being leaked, don't you? Of course I know. You're not showing data to anyone, are you? What do you mean? You were saying the other day how you can make it on your own. What? Oh, dude, you were there for the 12-hour one. What about the 17.5-hour one or 17-hour one I did? Yeah, you missed that one. I don't want to believe it, but come on, you two, stop arguing. Yagami-san. Looks like your fears have come true, Sanada-san. The authors have all gotten suspicious of each other. I haven't been able to trust them myself. Maybe the perpetrator is really among us. In any case, there's no more time to waste. I'll have to speed up my investigation. There are two strange pieces of evidence I found. The animal fur and the smelly stains. The smell is really strong, too. Maybe I should get Ranpo to sniff out its source?
お前の鼻が
What did I do for 17 hours? Factorio. What, is that even a question?
でかしたぞ
Woof, woof, woof. Huh. Does he want to go outside the room? Amogus. You want me to go to the rooftop? Is something up there? Arf, arf. I wonder what it could be. Only one way to find out. Yeah, I'm definitely going to be done after this because I drank several cups of iced tea, I'll put it that way.
任せたぞ
Arthur Morgan voice. I don't have a good Arthur Morgan voice.
こっちだな頼むぞこっちだな頼むぞ
I've been making piss all stream. Yes. Yep. You figured out my tactic.
よしよし偉いぞ
What's this? A cat food can. What's this doing here? Arf, arf. Arf, arf. This must be what caused the stains at the office. And those stains could be emitting the smell. Wait, doesn't... I literally Googled something and the tab crashed. Very good. Oh, it's offline. I was going to say, doesn't 15AI have an Arthur Morgan voice? Damn. And those stains could be emitting the smell. Sanada-kun, do you suspect your own teammates as well? I think there's a possibility, or rather it's the only possibility left after the process of elimination. What are you saying? We shouldn't keep turning a blind eye. Okazaki. See, You made me think of Arthur Morgan, and I'm like, it's starting to like almost turn it into a Western here. We should confront the facts and expose the perpetrator before Kazuto Jumanji implodes from within. Sanada-kun, are you saying... Oh, Yagami-san. Sanada-san, I think you can hold off on your big confrontation until you hear the results of my investigation. Huh? Did you find something? Yes. I think I figured out the suspect's unique strategy. Really? The 2 stains in the office, the animal fur, and the can of cat food. The window that's always open during their idea meetings. And then, there's the reason detectives couldn't find any wiretaps or hacks. If I combine all these things, I've got enough evidence to expose the truth. I'm gonna deduce the suspect's identity and how they did it based on the evidence. Firstly, the method by which all the suspects were stealing information was... spies. There's a spy on the inside. I assume you have some evidence if you're accusing one of us.
Yeah.
It's a process of elimination. If there was no hacking or bugging, that leaves us with a spy. But do you have evidence? If we're going to point fingers, you have to show us something. No, I don't really have any evidence. My apologies. Let me think it over. Oh, really? Interesting. Then they had to be looking in. Probably by looking in the window. What's going on, Pseudo? Batman's not talking to you? Well, that's what you get for wrestling. What? Like a peeping Tom? How could someone do that on the 3rd floor? The suspect was likely watching from another location, reading your lips to figure out what was being discussed. Well, that sounds a little far-fetched. Do you have any proof or basis for your theory?
Yeah.
I don't have proof. My theory is based on a hunch, I guess. A hunch? That's not very convincing. Of course not. Let's try. What? Listen, I'll just get it all wrong completely. Probably the suspect listened in. I understand your brainstorm sessions take place at the same time every evening. If someone were to use a listening device precisely at that time, he could steal your ideas for his next novel. Oh, wait, hold on, there weren't any bugs. That's right, Igami-san. Remember, 3 detectives came and couldn't find 1 bug. I don't blame them for not being able to find it, because the bug only showed up when it was needed. It showed up? A listening device?
Aye.
Yes. The suspect thought up an ingenious way to bring it here. You see, the key to solving this mystery was the marks left on the window. Marks left at the office. Marks? Those marks tell us how the suspect was calling his bug. Sound of firecrackers. The stains. Okay. There were strange stains outside the window of the office window, and they smelled like greasy meat. Outside the window? I wouldn't know what those were. Luckily, I found the source of the smell in a corner of the rooftop. He put it in his pocket? Oh, it was open too. Cat food? Yes. In all likelihood, the suspect dropped cat food from this can onto the protrusion right outside the window. Batman shits in a box. It was that process which stained the outside wall. So you're saying the can of cat food is what called the bugs? The bug? Yep, that's exactly what I'm saying. I also found evidence which reveals the suspect's identity. Did we? The fur? Huh? Is that fur? A tuft of animal fur. It was found near the stains on the wall. This fur is most likely from a cat. A cat? Are you saying a cat was spying on us?
Aye.
Yes. Or more precisely, a cat wearing a wire. Are you serious? And that's how they were listening in on our idea meetings? Yes, I know it's hard to believe. Come meeting time, our suspect would carry the cat up to the roof and drop cat food right outside the window. Then he would release the cat and direct it to head towards the food. Oh, wait, hold on. Do you really think a creature as apathetic as a cat could be baited like that?
Yeah.
Maybe the owner kept the cat hungry beforehand, so it would leap at the sight of food. Ah. Yes, that might do the trick. Cats are snooty, but not so snooty they can ignore real hunger. Wasn't this a Cold War spying technique? Maybe, I don't know. Your meeting space is near the window, which is close to where the bait was placed. Moreover, you've been keeping the window open to let the cigarette smoke out. With the bugged cat sitting right outside, your conversations were leaking like a broken faucet. I can hardly picture this. There's still something I'm not convinced about, Yagami-san. Our meetings can get pretty long. Even if the cat were well trained, it wouldn't just get up and walk away after it's eaten its food.
Eh.
Yes, I wondered about that too. My best guess would be sleep medication in the food. Sleep medication?
Aye.
The owner might have spiked the food with sleep aids. Here, try a bite and tell me if you feel sleepy. I've heard you can ask a vet for a prescription. Do you really think the perpetrator would go that far? Of course it's not nice. You're gonna drug a cat who's hanging out on a ledge 3 stories up? Nothing about using a recording device to steal that makes me think the guy is very ethical, so I'm not surprised. Yes, sure, you'd think he could have just hung a listening device from a string or something, but think about it. A device on a string will eventually be seen, but if someone just sees a sleeping cat, who would care? You have a point. Nobody would even think to shoe a sleeping cat, a kitty. It's a weird trick, but it's simply a new and highly effective way of hiding in plain sight. Now, having said that, if a detective were to come and investigate, the suspect would still want to keep the bug from being found. Ah, and if the cat were just outside the window, it would set off the detective's bug detector. Right, and yet the bug detector was never set off by anything, let alone a cat. We even had a detective come in immediately after an idea meeting once. How could it never have been found?
Aye.
Our suspect probably had a way to chase the cat away if needed. And I believe he did that even today, in the time that I've been here. What? The measure taken by the suspect to chase away the cat was the firecrackers. While I was interviewing everyone here, I heard firecrackers go off outside. I understand they went off and surprised the other detectives who came here before me. That's true, now that you mention it. Whenever a detective shows up, the suspect set off firecrackers to wake up the sleeping cat. Ah. If the cat can be put into a shallow sleep by adjusting the medicine dosage, it would certainly awaken and hide from the noise. That's true, I used to take sleeping pills myself, but I was startled awake by an earthquake alert.
つまり
Now then, all this leads me to the following conclusion. This on the outside or the inside? So on the outside. The suspect was someone on the outside, because anybody on the inside would be able to obtain information without the need of a bug. Sure, that makes sense. Are we in agreement, Sanada-kun? We are. The suspect had to be near this building as he spied on you. He had to be able to chase the cat away with a firecracker. Okazaki-san, your idea meeting is scheduled to start now, isn't it? The suspect might be nearby, checking on what we're doing. Preparing to listen in on the idea meeting. A man? Oh shit. Meow. Like how the cat's floating. Kind of a scaredy cat, ain't you? Oh, we're just both on the ground, ready to chase. Okay. Where's the cat? I like how that was floating. Very nice. Oh, I fucking tried to hit circle to grab him, but I should have hit squared. Squared? If you're close enough, you can hit circle to grab him. But I guess only when it prompts. The cat was sleeping. Right. Even though it hadn't ate the food yet. Got him. Yeah, it'd be nice if they kind of randomized the button input. Like, jumping over a bike is always triangle. There's always 2 in a row. Jumping over the man with the cell phone is always triangle. There's always 1. You know, it's never 2 in a row. People dodging left is always left. People dodging right is always right. You know, like, vary up the scenarios and vary up the button inputs. Pant.
What?
So you're the one who's been spying on the office of Kazuto Jumonji. I don't know what you're talking about. This can of cat food? It had your fingerprints on it. Wait. He did a fingerprint analysis without having his fingerprints? Or going to a lab? And after touching it with his fingerprints? You didn't think to wipe them off? What? I can hand this over to the police, you know. Damn it. Of course, I don't actually have any fingerprints, but this isn't a courtroom, so I'd say I'm allowed to bluff a little. It's time to give up and admit your crime. Forget it. Give me back that cat food can. Oh, okay. I played Spider-Man on the PlayStation. On PlayStation 4. Ow. Okay, I'm sorry.
Nah.
So, who are you? Why are you stealing the writer's ideas? Is your name Suguro Futaba? Yagami-san, did you catch the... Ah, it's you.
Hmm?
You know this person? I'm going to die, right? Yes, this is Wataru Tenjinbashi, our editor in charge.
Eh?
The perp was your editor. Well, former editor, to be exact. What do you mean? He was our editor until about a year ago, but we asked him to be reassigned after he caused some trouble. Asked for him. What kind of trouble? He advertised the new book on social media without our consent, before we'd even decided to publish it. We were still working on the plot points, none of which had been made public. So your own editor leaked classified information. And then the readers were expecting this great novel, and we didn't even know how or if we were going to complete it. This guy even disclosed a surprise twist in the story in an effort to save his marketing campaign. And in the end, we had to scrap that novel and start another one from scratch. So that's what happened. It's your fault. All this is your fault. Excuse me, what? The sad music. After all that happened, you decided to release your sleeping detective series with another publisher. The editor-in-chief hated me for losing a featured author. He stopped giving me work until I had no choice but to resign. So you took out your frustration by stealing their ideas and selling them to an unknown writer. A writer in a slump will pay anything for good ideas. And I'm sure this man took full advantage. So what are you going to do to me? We'll leave it up to the court to decide what you'll be charged with. No! $100,000 yen, not bad. Thank you so much, Yagami-san. I'm just glad we were able to catch the perp. Sanada-kun, are we good now? Oh, excuse me. Okizaka-san, you should know that I recognize your talent, but I cannot condone distrusting your teammates. I know that some of the authors are looking to go independent. I also know that worries you. I'm sorry, Ever since the plagiarism mess, the teamwork in Kazuto Jumonji has been in shambles. We have to start making improvements. And that starts with trusting our members and working as one. Can I count on you for that, Sanada-kun? Yes, of course. I think I'm looking forward to Kazuto Jumonji's next book. Showa Dual Records Earth. The skill EX Dagger Break has been unlocked. Oh. Nice. Where? There it is. Attack while destroying the enemy's one-handed blade weapon. Cannot break weapons from powerful enemies. Okay. What is this guitar riff? That's the, you completed a sub-story guitar riff. EX Sleeper Throw. Waterfall Crush. Forearm Twist. Just buy all these. Wheel Throw. Oh, shit. Kind of cool. Finishing Blow Snake. Sure. EX Boost active for that one. Unsuccessful parries increase the chance to frighten enemies. Sure, why not? Oh, is that just the same thing? Okay, I don't need that. Evasive Blitz. Sure. Okay. Yeah, good night, Wazaka. I'm done as well. Gonna save here and be done. Thank you guys for coming to watch again. I know I didn't get to stream much the last week. I've been busy, but hopefully this week will be a little bit better. Podcast tomorrow and band Tuesday, but hopefully I'll be able to stream before them. I don't know. We'll see. It depends on how I'm feeling. But yeah, I should be back Wednesday, at least, if not sooner. So yeah. You guys have a good night. And I'll see you next time. These interaction reminder things get weird, so I know you guys are smart people. You do what you want. I'll catch you later.